going on, ARC fam? This is ARC Live!
Okay. It's a very cathartic feeling when you hit something.
What happened?
Welcome to ARC Live.
All right, we are live. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this ARC Live, which is the Road to Undernight 2, which is coming out in just under a week, as well as Road to ARC World Tour Finals. I am joined here today with Sajam and Rynge. Thank you both so much for being on this broadcast with us today.
Yeah, man, it actually kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit, seeing the ARC Live, montage videos, like seeing the old school, like, round table on the ground type joints. I was like, wow, ARC Live been around for a hot minute now, man. It's always a pleasure to be here, of course. We both had the privilege of being on here before, and it's great to return.
Yeah, and, like, the show is always really fun. You guys always have cool stuff to talk about. And, obviously, yeah, Uni is so soon. Like, I think a lot of people have been messing around, playing the new update for Gear, playing some Grand Blue, and then now it's like, wait a minute, how is Uni in, like, a week? Like, what's going on here? How's this game so soon? You know, it's a busy time for fighting games. It's really cool.
It really is, especially with all the qualifying events coming up, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. And touching on ARC Live for just a moment, we are planning on doing a lot more this year, so we hope to see you both back for the next couple iterations as well.
Of course. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. So without further ado, let's jump into our discussions about the Uni 2 game coming out in less than a week. Video?
Yeah.
We got a video?
Trailer, bro. I want to see the trailer again, bro.
Run it for us.
Freshen up, please.
In a world.
今日これから最後となる夜が始まる。それでも行かねばならない。クオンとの決着のために。
じゃあ行くとしようか。長く続いたこの夜の物語を終わらせにな。アンダーナイトインバース2。怖いのか？安心してくれ。俺は絶対に負けたりしねえよ。
ようやくこの時が来た。正真正銘最後の夜がな。
我が暴走のサビとなれ。
今宵だけは私の答えのためにこの剣を振るいます。私はオートノミックナーブバティスタ、人ではないもの。
俺は俺のなすべきことをなす。それだけだ。アンダーナイトインバース2シスターセレス。待ちわびたよ、この時を。
You just watched the EVO reveal trailer from this last year for Undernight in-Birth II, System Celes, that French bread brought to everybody day one of EVO. It's been viewed millions of times around the world. And I got to ask you two, did you have an initial reaction upon seeing this trailer?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it was happening. Like, I think most people, right? I just, like, you know, EVO, you wake up in the morning. I think, like, we probably both, I had, like, my early 10 a.m. shift. I, like, wake up, and it's, like, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking around all bleary-eyed, and I'm like, is my eyes deceiving me? Like, what's going on over there? I was like, is that Uni? It was really, really cool to see. And it was cool that it was, like, the first thing that everybody saw, right? Like, to kick off the show with a new game announcement is always really cool, I think.
Yeah, and really, I found out about Undernight before through word of mouth. Like the word of mouth for the game was so good, and then you started playing it, and like everybody kind of in SoCal started playing it and picking it up. We had the whole Vicious bet and whatnot. That's where I really got invested. Shout out to Vicious, of course. But yeah, I mean, I'm just glad to see that the game's getting a new sequel, right? I think it had a lot of cool systems, the grid system and the tug of war. You've seen other fighting games do their kind of take on that. It's actually a lot of it's had a lot of influence going forward. So I'm glad that this game's gotten a proper sequel. Of course, all the dope characters are coming back, including the guest characters, because I'm an Elton player, so I always wanted to see her back. And y'all gave me an Edgelord boss to play with too. I'm in there.
Yeah, there's been a lot of hype around Kuon. I'm super excited to see what people figure out with him. And I'm going to do the early plug. If you pre-order, you get Season Pass immediately. 3 confirmed characters come with the Season Pass and immediate access to Kuon, so you don't have to go through all the actions to get him unlocked. He'll just be there ready to play. Figure I get that one out the way.
Yes. That's the way to do it. The boss character or whatever, the spooky guy at the end of the trailer being playable, you're like, all right. And his theme is really cool, too. I actually really like. I don't know if the full theme has been posted, but like there was like a preview of it, and it's really good. I'm a big fan.
Raito goes crazy.
Dude.
His soundtrack is absolutely insane. It's been good for a long time. So shout out to Raito.
Yeah, Raito's a beast. Every time he starts cooking, I'm like, everybody stand back.
Michelin star chef is at work.
He's just cooking. Kitchen. I'm like, yeah, let him go off.
Awesome. So obviously, Under Night's kind of had a weird path, right? It started with Unio with late EXE late, then we went to late ST. Hit Evo's main stage 2019. A lot of kind of buzz around it at that point, and then Uniclear announced not too long after, kind of solidifying the end of the first Uni. Did you guys think that there would be a true second installment of the Under Night series?
I mean, no. I thought the game was really cool, but I figured that was kind of the end. No, like the game got cool updates. It got all kinds of stuff, and then I was like, okay, this will be it. But like, yeah, seeing Uni 2 is very surprising to me for sure. And like, it feels really good to see like all these games post-COVID now like coming out or new versions of games, especially games that like you wanted to play during the pandemic, but like a lot of people it's hard to play because you can't leave your house or anything, and like fighting games are really enjoyed offline. So to see new versions coming out that we can all go play offline and with better online as well is really nice.
Yeah, just to build on that point, I really felt like the game lost a lot of momentum because of the pandemic and the just loss of offline, right? So it's beautiful. And yeah, I didn't think it would ever get like a true numbered sequel, like the Uni 2. So I'm glad to see that they're putting it out, getting a whole good marketing campaign behind it, to get the eyes that it deserves, because it's one of the best fighting games out there. And as you mentioned now, the online is better as well. So everybody's going to get to play it as much as they possibly want.
Yeah, also as a streamer, I like the game a lot because it's an infinite money glitch. If you type Uni 2 in the chat with no space, it posts a unicorn and donates 2 bits.
Oh,
that's a real thing in Twitch chat. So people come in and they're like, "What do you think of Uni 2?" And I'm like, 2 cents richer. Like I'm like, I got you. Like yeah, so it's infinite money glitch. It's broken. It's really powerful.
That is powerful, my man. But yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it, especially the new characters as we've seen, right? The Kuon, I believe, is my character I'm looking forward to. But we also have Kaguya and, how do you say the last one?
Tsurugi,
right? Yeah. Shield guy.
You said you wanted to play the shield guy, right, Daniel?
Yeah, so, I always play Punchy Man in every fighting game I play. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm playing Sora's in Grand Blue right now, and I'm playing Kido in Under Night. So with that being said, Tsurugi looks like a punchy boy with a shield. And if I can block and close distance, like, why not? Let me get in there.
It's funny you say punchy boy because everybody's just like, Like, it's just such an understood archetype. Yes. Like, punchy guy is like such a, like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, if I wasn't playing in Kido, they'd think of Katsuki immediately.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So
we got the vibe.
Yeah.
I was going to say the dukes are up.
Yes.
The fisticuffs. I don't need no weapons. I like that. I like that a lot, for sure.
And speaking of these new characters, we actually have a little clip that we want to show showcasing our 3 new characters. If we don't mind, let's jump over to that trailer real quick. Now, our fans online have definitely showed their appreciation for the new characters coming in. Kaguya being the first to be revealed, followed by Tsurugi, followed by the ultimate end boss, Kuon, ultimate edgelord. Just got to get your guys' opinion. What are your opinions on those 3 characters, and will you be playing them?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try all 3 of them, probably. Like, that was my thing. I didn't try them in the beta because obviously 2 of them were playable, and I figured I'll let everybody learn them and like do all the cool stuff, and then as soon as the release date comes up, I could just steal all their stuff. That was my thought. So I'm gonna try all 3 of them, and like every time this game adds a new character, I'm always interested in trying them. Like obviously Landrekia came out, and I played him for a while. I thought he was really fun too. So yeah, I'm always down to try the new characters in this game. The designs are always really, really fun to play.
And I like that they hit on 3 of the best fighting game archetypes.
Yeah.
Which, like you said, Punchy Boy. He looks like a Punchy Boy. He's got a shield, so a little bit of spice added to that one. The Edgelord, which I love. But another archetype I'm a big fan of, me playing Elnum, is the Shooty Ladies.
Yeah.
And right
Shooty
there,
lady.
Kaguya, another one, right? That big, popular archetype. She looks really cool, really well done in this game. Has the stylish combos. I'm definitely going to be trying Kuon and Kaguya for sure.
You guys are just releasing the same archetype in every game at the same time. You have Shooty Lady in multiple games at the same time.
That's what you got to
right?
do.
And then Punchy
That's what I
Guy, and
want.
then Ultimate Edgelord Boss Guy just came out in your other game, and now this game. I just realized Arxis is like, you guys have a
They know what they're
pyramid of archetypes in your game, and those are the 3.
We got a timeline we
coming.
have to follow and hit
Yeah.
every single point along the way.
It's like quarter 2, and just in the meeting, it's just quarter 2, Punchy Guy. quarter 3, like, yeah.
There's
just
an archetype quota you got to meet each quarter.
didn't even
every single
realize.
time.
the weird item throw character.
Oh, nah.
A little bit of RNG in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
nah.
that's how it works.
Yeah, funny enough, when Kaguya's PV came out and everybody was kind of getting to analyze her a little bit more, everyone shouted back to Noelle Vermillion.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
this is the immediate thought when you see her. And so I can appreciate that kind of, I don't know if that's a reference point, but I can appreciate people going, oh, this is another, you know, kind of badass female protagonist that can go hard.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So transitioning from the characters, that's obviously got a lot of hype. I think every time a fighting game announces a new character, a character pass, season pass, whatever it is, there's a lot of hype built around that. But Under Night, specifically the French Bread team, has been putting a lot of emphasis on their new system mechanics and the new integrations to their UI, things of that nature. One of which that really stood out to me was the replay takeover clip. I don't know if you guys watched that,
Right.
but I think we do have a clip of it that we can show really quickly. There it is.
Yeah, this is, I think, to me, one of the coolest features in fighting games. It's like you're stuck like that. You're playing some dweeb online, and they're just doing the same thing over and over. And if you can't, you're like, I don't know how to get out. You just go yell at a streamer, like, hey, come help me. Instead, you can just go into the replay, do replay takeover, and then test that exact sequence. So you can just take over your or your opponent's controls and just like, okay, what can I do to get out of here? Do I like in this case it's like I shield and then I challenge, or you know, reversal, or whatever you want to do, right? So it's such a cool feature. It's one of those features that's really like, you know, when you play games, especially like Arxis games that have really technical or difficult characters to like figure out. Like, let's say you want to lab against your character, you want to play against Zato, right? Rest in peace. You want to lab against that character. Like, you don't have to learn how to lab and like play the character and like, you know, summon Eddie and do this high-low like, you know, fuzzy set. You can just like lab against someone's setups without having to learn the character, which I think is like one of the best things a fighting game can offer.
100%, and I couldn't agree more with the replay takeover clip. I feel like educating players and educating the audience on fighting games is where we need to head to keep growing the audience. So creating the least, like a situation where the least amount of obstacles are there for them to learn about a situation is very, very important. And that's what the replay takeover is. Because like Sajam said, you don't got to learn and recreate the situation yourself. You don't got to like, you just, all of those little obstacles can add up to somebody being like, forget it, right? They just want to play. So these players that just kind of want to play the most, and they know that going into the lab and training mode, it'll make their play better, but that's not really what they're interested in. Providing the least amount of obstacles for those type of people and getting them into doing this, that really, I think, opens everything up. So I'm a big fan of the replay takeover clip.
1000%. It's like it's just a huge time saver, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have 30 minutes to right now to go and learn this character's combo so I can replay the situation that I've been losing in against my friend.
Right.
But I can go back to that replay. Let me jump in. Let me press every button known to man to see what I can do to get out of here. Or do I just have to hold this?
Yeah.
And there's like a frame by frame thing with the replay takeover clip as well, right? So you can kind of test out different options at different timings and whatnot. So I think it's really cool.
Awesome. I mean, they've kind of jumped out a lot of different mechanics in the last couple weeks. You know, they've been playing the music, but alongside that, they're showing new updates. They have the system mechanic that Melty Blood has, where if you want to pick a stage and you don't want to play on training mode every single time to have a solid online connection, you can have your preferred stage that does not mess with your opponent. It's a quality of life feature in my eyes, but damn, that's huge to me. Another thing is casual matches. The connectivity and the rank, I think it's the ranking feature doesn't really matter all too much when it comes to casual matches. You get linked up with people regardless of skill, rank, or size, or you can determine who you want to play against in order to get, you know, if you're playing a new character, you don't want to jump on ranked and go from S to A or whatever it is. They have a lot of cool stuff they're doing. One of the funner ones, I don't know if you guys saw this one, was the training mode mini games.
Yeah, I did see it with like the throw tech ones. They're like, you have 400 frames to tech this throw. Let's see if you're going to do it. And like you watch people do it and you're like, you didn't tech my throw, bro. I know you didn't tech that throw. But
I like this because it's a real reality moment, right? You give the player the mirror. You're like, here, bro, you think you tech the throw? We're going to tell you if you actually did or not.
Yeah, and there's like in Uni, their old tutorial, there's like the dash blocking tutorial, which I always think about because it's like one of the funniest tutorials I've seen in a fighting game. It's like, oh, you want to learn how to dash block? Here you go. Boom. And Batista shoots you on like the third frame. Clip. Yeah. There's like a clip of like, I tried. Yeah. I've never seen anybody actually not get hit. Like it's like no one has ever not been hit by it. Like if you don't believe me, if you've never played Uni, when it starts, just like go in there and do like the dash blocking tutorial and tell me how it goes.
Like you can know it's coming.
Yeah.
You're still not gonna block it the first time it happens.
Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a good description of what it's like out in the streets. You know, you're just like, okay, my bad.
I think I've seen that. I saw that clip prior to me even joining ARC.
Yeah.
Just your face. Oh.
Yeah.
That's right, the O.
I think it went everywhere because it's like such a like what is this game doing to people kind of like, you know, everybody just thinks it's funny, but it's not just me. I've seen like it 15 times and it's everybody has the same reaction, which is just what was that?
The trial's over? What do you mean restart?
Yeah, it just failed. Yeah, you're just like I didn't even start. Like what? It's like you've already died. You don't even know.
It's Uni's version. It's like a welcome to the NBA, welcome to Uni 2 type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So on top of these, I mean, there's tons of clips. If you guys want to go and look at In-Birth PR's Twitter, which is the official French bread account for all things Undernight, you can keep up with everything that they're posting. I'm sure there's more exciting announcements coming within the next week on that account. The Arc System Works America account will also be retweeting it. But definitely keep up to date with what's going on. You just never really know what we're going to throw at you next with these updates. Another thing I wanted to touch on really quickly is Kamone Serizawa, the game director, game designer for Undernight 2, has definitely put a lot of love into this new iteration. I think he's gained a lot of face with the community as well, you know, from going to Paris and getting French bread and stuff like that. You know, people are really beginning to recognize him as the face of Undernight 2. Something kind of cool that French Bread did was they provided us a short video from Kamone himself, and if we don't mind, let's go ahead and roll into that really quickly.
Hello everyone, I'm Kamone from French Bread. I'm game director and game designer for Undernight In-Birth. 皆さんこんにちは。Undernight In-Birth II シスターセレスのゲームディレクターやってます、芹沢かもねです。Undernight In-Birth II はシリーズ初のナンバリングタイトルとなります。グラフィックが新しくなり一新され、ゲームデザインも全て新しくなっております。そしてロールバックネットコードにも対応した最新作となっております。Undernight In-Birth II シスターセレスではストーリーの続きが楽しむことができます。そして新しいキャラクター、新しいゲームメカニック、いろんなものが入っております。ぜひ楽しんでいただければなと思います。Undernight In-Birth II シスターセレスで、一番こだわったところといえば、やはりキャラクターのプレイフィールというか、プレイしていて一番楽しくなるというところに注力して制作しております。キャラクターの魅力が出るように、操作していて楽しいように、そういった部分に力を入れて作っておりますので、ぜひ操作してみて楽しみを感じてもらえれば幸いです。北米のファンの皆様、いつもUndernight In-Birthを遊んでいただき本当にありがとうございます。Undernight In-Birthシリーズがここまで大きくなり、そして続けてこられたのも皆さんの力があってこそだと思っております。 まあ、この盛り上がりがなかったらアンダーナイトインバース2もきっと出なかったかなと思っているぐらい本当に感謝しております。オープンベータテストでは皆さんから多くのフィードバックをいただきました。そちらを反映し非常に面白いゲームになったと思っております。これからも皆さんと一緒にアンダーナイトインバースシリーズを続けていけたらなと思っております。これからもよろしくお願いします。Thank you everyone! Let's divide!
That special message from Kromone Serizawa, as I've already stated, game director, game designer from French Bread, is truly just a statement to how much he appreciates the Undernight 2 community, the Undernight community in general. He really has a lot of love for North America, and we here at Arc System Works America can't thank you guys enough for all the support that we've been getting, the feedback from the open beta test, the pre-orders. It really means a lot to see this game growing at such an exponential rate as in comparison to the last couple.
I give major props because, like I said, I really got put onto the game via word of mouth from the community of the fighting game community, just really putting on for this game and talking about how dope it was. So to see that kind of reciprocation from Kromone, showing the love back, right? I think that's how we get good vibes being built. So I love seeing that for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Sweet. Well, we've been talking about Undernight 2 for quite a while. It's kind of making me want to play it. You guys want to get your hands on the game real quick?
I heard it's time. I see these forsaken devices in front of us.
Yeah, we only got the PS5 pads for you guys.
It's time. I don't know which is which, but I've never played Uni on a controller.
Oh, boy.
But we do have Uni here. We're pretty lucky also that we get to play the game. Not only do we get to play the game early.
That is true.
But this is the one, right?
This is the one.
This is the one.
Like,
we're good.
No one else gets to play this game unless you're like in Arxis, and then there's us.
Yeah, get smoked.
Get owned. Oh, he's locked. I was going right to Quan. I was like, I was going to cheat. I was like, well. Everybody gets to see him early. Nope.
Says, I'm not going to know difference between. Since I'll play it on pad, I'm not going to be able to play well anyway. I'm going to play Kaguya.
There we go.
I'll play the new chick.
I'm playing
Shooty
Kaguya,
lady.
sorry. You know, one of my favorite things.
Be like that.
One of my favorite things about this game, though, is that it had. We didn't even talk about this feature, but it has a custom color creator. So at the end, you have 40 colors, which is already like, yeah, how many games have 40 colors? But then at the end, there's the custom colors, and you can just go in and pick from all the color palettes. They did this in Melty Blood also, and you could pick whatever you wanted in there, which is I mean, in the beta, the first thing I did was like, all right, where's my color? Like, let's go find the color I'm gonna play with Byac, which you know, this is maybe the only fighting game character I can think of that I played them just because I really like the theme.
I want Green Tea or Dancing Dragon. I like both of those names a lot. I have both of those colors.
I didn't even look at the name of the color. Let me look at the Falsehood Knight. I also played the white suit in the last game. I played this
Flash
color,
White.
Flash White.
That's why I like that one a lot. I'm gonna go Dancing Dragon because it sounds more aggressive than Green Tea. Green Tea is out here to relax me. I can't be relaxed.
I feel like Flashing White. People have said that to me before. So let's try a different. Let's try Seeds of Heaven. I'll play a different one.
The lighting be messed up in certain places, you know.
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry I had to do it to you. Wait, is Kuan's? Am I allowed to pick the new boss character theme if it's here?
If it's available, go for it.
Let's see.
Okay. Do you guys see it?
Nope.
Oh, it does not. It straight up is not there.
No, it goes from the new characters and the guest characters and then gone.
Okay.
So you can do the thing.
I was gonna pick the Akio theme. Maybe I should random though. What do you guys think?
Oh, I'll give you the home field advantage if you want.
You can't go wrong with Byaku's.
Home music advantage.
It is a banger. I actually don't think I've heard and I'll random stage. I don't think I've heard the new version of it.
Yeah, Raito kind of reduxed everything. It definitely has the same feel. It's the same rhythms and tempos, but a lot more, I guess, really orchestrated instruments in the background.
Oh, too late.
The setups, bro. The Byakuya setups. I don't want to relieve these nightmares, bro. I remember. Oh, okay, I see. I got my controls now.
Oh, you figured it out?
Yeah, we got it.
It's always the learning process. Pick up a game, especially on a new controller type.
I almost did a B&B.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely looked like one. I remember seeing you throw after those setups. That's why I did throw that.
You were like, oh wait, there was a time where throw happened here.
There was a time where I used to get thrown off this setup, so I remember, bro. Oh, she got the anti-air shot too. Oh no, sorry. No, you're good. You're good. I like her assault buttons actually.
Yeah, she looks really fun. I saw a lot of people playing this character. I saw it was, I really laughed because I saw Hotashi was playing this character, and I was like, oh, I'm curious what he thinks. And he played her for 5 minutes and was like, these mortals, she's unstable. Or like some godforsaken like Hotashiism that I was like, what was that?
They're like Hotashi. Oh no, the chain shift, bro. Oh no! Let's try to shield, bro. Let's try to shield. Okay. So how are we doing this? We're doing one and pass the controller? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we can run the ones.
Okay, run the ones, run the ones.
It's your time. It's your time. Punchy Man?
I got to. That's all I got.
Punchy Man.
I played in this game. The characters I played were just like little anime dudes having the time of their lives.
Having a good time.
Yeah. I played Byac and Chaos, and I tried Chaos in the beta. Also, he's super fun. I think he's really cool. They made some interesting changes to him, and it definitely took a while to wrap my brain around it. But then I was like, okay, I get it now.
I had to go with the Super Saiyan Kyudu.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
I was just like transfixed on the names.
Well, that color is clean, actually.
Shout out to the 49ers. Hope they do well this weekend.
No. About to get cooked.
Don't worry, bro. I was in the webs, bro. You'll become one with the arachnid. I don't know if you're afraid of spiders, but that will be gone after this.
It's just the end after this?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm about to get perfect.
Nope.
Oh, let's go, let's go.
Oh, you have a way better combo than me.
Wait, we got the combos.
Wait.
Hold up.
Oh, I hit it on stream. I can get off now.
How do you have combos?
He's about to run it back too. He was like, wait, 2 times on stream.
He was actually sandbagging. Wait. Oh.
Ooh, yeah, he hit the low and then the pickup. Hold up.
Oh, and now I'm about to get. Oh no! I was on such a good streak.
Oh, I think that's the new combo. Help! Okay. If you yell help, it makes your reversal hit. That's the biggest advice I have for anybody out there who's struggling. Oh, my face.
This is the only B&B I got.
I mean, a B&B is all you need. Like, you don't need anything fancy. You just need a combo.
The one bread and butter. Oh, yeah, nice little press back.
Staggered.
You be nasty with the staggered setups on Byac. Oh, right back into my waiting arms.
No.
This man had a setup.
I'm alive. Oh, I'm dead. Those are famous last words.
That was the setup I abused at my local in Unist.
Oh.
It didn't get me far.
Oh, okay.
I'm too gimmicky.
That is important, though, everybody at home. If you got a local, you got common people you play with, get a gimmick. Get a reliable gimmick.
Definitely. Let's see if I can do anything else.
Got a cool combo.
Oh, the lay, real low. Coming for it.
Oh, I thought it was going to reach.
The range that everybody has in this game is so cool to see. I really like the distance that neutral can be played at.
No. I think I've dropped my combo and then gotten hit 7 times. That happened to me every time. I was like, I did it. I almost did a combo. I was so close, like 4 times.
If only, bro.
I'm pretty surprised that, what's it called? Playing on controller. I don't know if the buttons are. You might want to check your buttons.
It's fine.
Okay. I was pretty surprised. You know, honestly, I haven't played on controller in forever, but
you were picking it up quick.
Yeah, like it's like one of those things. I never really played fighting games on controllers. I feel like I was one of those straight to stick people, which these days no one does.
Nah,
there's no stick players left.
I was gonna say it is almost an extinct culture, the arcade stick.
I'm curious in chat if you're a leverless player, press 1. If you're a stick player, press 2.
Oh my goodness.
If you play on pad/controller, press 3. I'm curious. I'll look at the responses.
The last few offline tournaments I've just seen the leverless as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, everywhere you go, every single human has a snack box.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like
everybody's like, it's so easy to travel with, and it's hitbox anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
Whoa, that looked cool.
That was a big counter hit.
Yeah, that was. Oh, I see. She's got like a little parry.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I'm curious. I recently have become a leverless player.
Ooh, full time?
Yeah, I made the switch. because there was a rare issue with my stick and it blue screened my PC.
What?
Yeah, whenever I plugged it in.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, it's a thing, I guess. I don't know. Damn. Wait, you got a B&B?
No,
You never mess it up.
I'm honestly doing Enkidu stuff with this character right now.
You're just like, the punchy boy stuff will carry me. I know
real.
that much.
Damn, someone said I sold out to playing leverless. That's,
Ooh,
you
that
know
was
what?
cool.
You're not wrong.
Funny enough, I went straight from controller to Mixbox.
Mixbox? Okay, I like
the
that.
WASD just feels nice.
No longer a stick player. Honestly, though, I can't play Gold Lewis on leverless, so
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, it's impossible. My brain can't figure it out.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Oh, wow. That's dope. Yeah, she does a little parry thing. So,
Oh man,
give me the grab.
that's something I'm so afraid to do, even though all my characters rush down.
The grabs, bro. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to shield a little bit.
Counter.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that's I know he's got a wall bounce. I have no idea how to do it. It's in the air. I think almost most characters have something. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Dang.
Oh, that looks like a cool combo route, though. I like that a lot.
I was watching Clearland play this character a lot. Wait, I just realized.
Good games, good games.
I just realized looking up there that there's like a mini couch of us on the corner.
There is.
Oh,
I didn't even know there's like a mini couch cam.
I like that.
But yeah, I was watching
Up and
Clearland
down.
play this character, and I was like, whoa, this character looks like a lot of fun.
And yeah, that's the thing I think is like the combo routes in this game, the way you could build your pressure. I think that's what's appealing to so many people about it, right? It's because there's so much freedom and stuff like that. I mean, that's why I really love the characters in this game. Is just that I feel like I'm doing combos in this game that I don't do anywhere else.
It's definitely it's like jazz with reverse beat. You can go A, B, C, C, B, A, B, C, A, whatever you want to do.
Right.
And it'll more than likely link together as long as you don't abuse the same button over and over.
Yeah, and they even have like the thing built in now to tell you what the scaling is like, the proration for the combos. That's like one of the new features they showed off, which is really cool because like in this game, you have to have like a conversion off of so many different weird hits. So then you have to like practice like, okay, what do I do if I get this hit? Like there's like so many times where you're like, okay, I need to know the B&B from this counter hit move and then this move and then that move and then and you have to like go and test everything. So having those resources in the game is really nice.
Yeah, and assault will scale your combos differently as well. Like
Right.
starting with the assault will end up like your regular ground combos are not going to work the same. So yeah, a bunch of stuff like that.
Definitely. Well, can I get your guys' opinion based on what you just played, being on an unfamiliar controller in unfamiliar territory? How were you feeling about the matches?
I mean, I played the beta a bunch, and I love base uni. I think this game is going to be super sick. I'm going to be playing this game a ton. Of the fighting game releases coming out next week, it's the one I'll be playing. It's the game that I'll be interested in playing. So yeah, I plan to play this game a lot. I think it's super dope. I've recommended it many times before. Because I just think the system is really cool. It's nothing like it. Like especially when it came out, no other fighting game system was like this. I think some fighting games have kind of seen what's going on here, and they're like, maybe we should try to yoink some of the good stuff from this. Because I think it's just an incredible design. The game is really interesting, and I wish French Bread and you guys all the luck in the world. I hope the game does really well.
Yeah, the balance of freedom and restrictions, right? Because there isn't really like anything without placing some restrictions on it, right? That's how you kind of get the structure of the game. But the freedom that's allowed within it, it's just a very sick balance that, like Sajam said, has not really been struck by many other fighting games. So yeah, I'll be a big fan of it. I'm definitely gonna be playing Uni 2. I just want to get my hands on Elnum again, see what kind of combos she's got. She really is one of my favorite fighting game characters, period. Like shout outs to Sanchez as well, because I was struggling to find a character in Uni when I was first picking it up. And he was like, yo, you should play Elnum. And I fell in love immediately. So definitely big ups to Sanchez for that one.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
He is. He is. He is a great friend.
He picks bad characters, but he recommends you good ones.
Dude, yeah, if he plays you a lot and he knows your play style, he will nail which character you like. It's a special talent.
His taste is trash, but his taste for you
is
very good. Yeah, very good.
That's awesome. Well, I really appreciate your guys' support for Uni 2. I really look forward to seeing if any and all content that's created around it, bringing you back for maybe some more runs. Maybe we can get you on your comfortability sticks.
I'll bring a controller.
Most def.
And we'll definitely run it back for the next time. But thank you all for listening to us rant about Uni 2. It is dropping within the next week. You can see it at Frosty Faustings. This is a premier tournament. You're going to see it at Arc World Tour Finals as a side tournament. We really appreciate all the support. We can't wait to see what everybody does with it. You can use !Uni2 in the chat right now and pre-order it on any and all platforms, physical, digital, doesn't matter, whatever you need or whatever you like. And I think lastly, can't even remember where my thought process was on that. But we brought up AWT, might as well transition to that. So as you guys know, Arc World Tour Finals this year is Guilty Gear Strive, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, and Undernight 2.
A sick lineup, by the way.
So
That's a beast
so
lineup.
Good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what all walks of life come in. Last year, I think it was just Guilty Gear and DNF, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, I'm a DNF player. I love the game, but it's the same thing. Like, I've never heard of the original IP. It got me into it. I had to try the original game, and same thing with Grand Blue.
Right, that makes sense.
Grand Blue got me playing gotchas for a little bit. It was interesting, but
Godspeed.
Rising is definitely my first like real try at Grand Blue. It's been a lot of fun. Really can't wait to see what types of people it brings out. And then Uni 2, I'm hoping gets a lot of love, and we see a whole new player base just come out to support. What do you guys think about the additions to Arc World Tour Finals with Grand Blue and Uni?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool. Like, ArcSys, I never think about them as like a one-game company. I've always thought about them as like the sum of their IPs, whether they're like things like Grand Blue, where it's another IP that they're working on and stuff's happening there, right? Or their own unique stuff like Gear or Blaze Blue or whatever. So yeah, I never think about ArcSys as like, oh, they make one video game. It's always like, what are the 9 games ArcSys is involved with at this time? So yeah, to me, an Arc World Tour Final with one game would be really weird. So I was really like, this year I was thinking, is it just going to be Gear? So I'm really happy that it's Grand Blue and Uni also. It's going to be a really good time, I think.
Yeah, the triple crown of anime games for sure with Strive, Grand Blue, and Uni. And yeah, I mean, especially because it feels like Grand Blue and Uni really got their legs taken out from under them with the pandemic and everybody really getting into those games at that time. Like, that's when Uni was growing. Grand Blue had just come out. Everybody was hype about Grand Blue, trying to grind it out, and all of that just got taken away. So I love the fact that they're back here on full display at the World Tour Finals. Is where they deserve to be.
Yeah, those are like the 2 games I was playing the most right before the pandemic. We were just playing a lot of Grand Blue and Uni, and then like pandemic hit and everybody's stuck inside. So
yeah, man,
that's how it goes.
Great to see.
And it's painful when you think about the pandemic as well, because the prior predecessors didn't have any rollback netcode.
Yeah.
Now it's becoming a mainstay for pretty much every game that's coming out. I forgot to mention earlier, Uni 2 does have rollback netcode support, as well as Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. So if you need another reason to cop either game, there it is right there. Play with your friends online and don't hate yourself afterwards.
Facts.
And something else I want to bring up about AWT is you were both commentators last year. What was that like as a commentator, as an event goer? Do you have any experiences that stuck out to you? Are you looking forward to anything this year if you happen to be attending?
You go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say that I really love the 4-man setup. That's something that I'm a big fan of in general whenever I can get my hands on a 4-person commentary type team. And I really enjoyed the freedom. Big shout outs to ArcSys last year. They really, and Esports Engine, the production company that was putting it down, they really allowed us the freedom to kind of flow within ourselves of picking which match we wanted to do and whatnot, which let us hit home, right? Then we could commentate players that we knew really well or characters that we knew really well. It just allowed us to bring out the best out of our talents, you know what I mean? So that was one of the things I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was like actually a thing that was like, all right, if Gobo plays and he plays Zato, you'll talk about it, and then I'll talk about Gold Lewis, right? That was our strat, which is great because this year he won't play any Zato. But, sorry. But, like the cool thing to me about it was, it was a 4-person setup, which I thought was really fun. And then at the same time, I think that the day was just snappy. There was a lot of matches. Everything was just going. We just cranked out both events like back to back. And I think the vibe and energy was really cool. And I love the player intros. Like, I thought all the props were really fun.
So
like,
cool.
It was a serious event in the sense that, like, yes, it's the World Tour. It's the finals. It's a big deal. But it's also like the energy and vibe was like nice and like lighthearted. Like everybody's just happy to be there. And I think it was a really good time, honestly. I had a blast. And I think like I didn't even get that much sleep the night before because I was like really like I had all this energy for it, and then when I got there, it was so fun that I didn't even realize. And I finished, and I was like, "Wow, that was a lot," and I just died. Like it was just like the end. I was like, "I'm dead." That was like a wild, fun time.
It was a great time.
Well, that's great. I really hope that we can get you guys back for this upcoming year, whether it be as VIPs or as commentators. Hopefully, it's something that we can confirm in the relative future. But for now, all I can confirm is that we have $100,000 in prizing between the 3 titles. That That's a big jump up from last year, if I'm not mistaken. While we are increasing our prizes, we are decreasing our price. We're attempting to anyway. We understand. I mean, you go to something like Frosty's, right? You're going to pay $400 for a hotel. You got to do Ubers. You got to do any and everything you can, probably room in with 2 or 3 other people just to make it feasible.
Sleeping under a desk. I've done that.
Going to the sleep to the sounds of sticks and buttons.
Yeah, I woke up. One year I slept under a desk at a major, and I woke up to Nova theme playing because someone was training moding. And I was just like, it was like a jump scare, you know. I was like, I'm not ready for it. So yes, it is expensive, you know. But that's why we love it. So we budget for these things, you know.
True.
Definitely. Well, hopefully you won't have to budget too much for this one. And taking into consideration travel, AWT is happening in Long Beach, California, happening on March 21st through the 23rd. What we're doing is for spectator passes for day 1 and day 2, it's just $10 each. So each day, just $10. You can come, you can watch, take part in our Enichi Festival, which I'll touch on a little bit more, and really just kind of take in the hype of ARC's largest event of the year. We also have day 3 passes for finals day, so $35, I believe. So you can come and watch the full ARC World Tour finals. And top 8, the best of the best, take it out on day 3 for just $35. And then we also have a VIP package that we have a little bit of a graphic for that we can show. And our VIP early bird discount is just $79 right now. That includes day 1, day 2, day 3. It's going to have a little bit of swag that I'll show in a bit. It also has a couple other things that I can't talk about right now, but we're looking forward to showing in the future. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun, and we really hope that people take advantage while it's discounted. The discount for early bird pricing does end on February 1st, though, because we can't run at a loss the whole time.
Indeed. Right. Get in while you can.
Yeah, you get a special roundtable with the developers to ask them to nerf your most hated characters. So that is you get it. You go in there. You're like, all right, let me tell you why this character's gotta go. This is your chance.
Yeah, along with I can't get over that.
That's not real.
I'm picturing a suggestion box that's just a trash can.
Yeah.
It's like, just to clarify, don't do that.
It's a shredder. Yeah, you put all the suggestions in. You just like, okay, well,
where'd that go?
I wrote a really serious response about buffing my character.
Handwritten.
Yeah.
Another thing that's going to come with the VIP package is little tchotchkes that we're going to throw in. Everybody's going to get a little something. We have these exclusive collector's coins for GGST where you can see Soul as the head and Kai on the back as tails. That thing is thick and heavy. I've seen it in person. It's definitely something that can be remembered well from an event. It's definitely a collector's piece, as well as a Guilty Gear Strive hat signed by none other than Daisuke Ishiwatari.
That's wild. That's why. I mean, that's, I think, for a lot of people, enough to justify the VIP ticket is the GGST hat signed by Daisuke himself.
The GOAT.
Yes.
On top of that, you'll also get reserved seating for front row when it comes to finals day. So you can take advantage of it now and get at a discounted price and have you won't be in the nosebleeds watching, the top 8 go at it.
Squinting. Like, is that Soul? You're like, dude, it's Grand Blue.
I'm a front row kind of guy. If I like to go to live events, I like to be front row. The energy is just stuff you don't forget. It like resets you as a person.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend getting that when you can.
It's also one thing that's really cool, I think, about it this year is that it's multiple days and it's in Long Beach. Yeah. Which to me is like Long Beach, there's tons of great food and stuff to do around that area. Cool. It's a really cool spot to be. And multiple days is great because last year it was all one day, obviously, right? So things were just bang, bang, bang getting done. But this year it's over multiple days, so there's more time to check out all the cool the matches, celebrate all the awesome players there. So it's really cool, I think.
And the benefit to having 3 days, even if you're not able to make one day, you can probably make another.
Right. Yeah.
Day 1 or day 2. Maybe you only have time for day 3. It gives just more opportunity for players, spectators, whoever, to come and enjoy the show. And that's what we're hoping. At the end of the day, this is a celebration. It's a competition, of course. We want to celebrate great competition. It's also ARC's 35th anniversary. Leading into that, we have a cool little night market festival called Enichi. That's going to be kind of our event booth. It's got our vendors. It's going to have some other cool integrations coming along with it. Excuse me. Coffee's hitting. And there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to go along with that we'll have more information about. But just picture Japanese night market vibes as you're walking through Vendor Alley.
That sounds great.
I mean, it sounds like really, really cool. Like definitely something that I think a lot of people are going to be wowed by, for sure.
Yeah, I did not know that was happening. That's sick.
Yeah. I think you're getting like our genuine reaction to this.
Yeah,
I didn't know about
I
this
had
either.
no
Like,
idea.
it sounds really awesome.
That sounds cool. Food, video games.
Yeah, let's do it.
You sold me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Anichi is just like it's a cooperative. Chat's gonna roast me, but in Japan it's like a cooperation of energy.
Okay.
So the idea is like we're giving good vibes. We're giving you something that you can take home or that you can enjoy for yourself,
awesome.
and we want you to bring that back to us.
That's beautiful, man.
That sounds great.
Lastly, and probably what most people are interested in is LCQ.
Mm-hmm.
The LCQ is opening officially on StartGG on February 1st at 5 p.m. PST. So if you're looking to sign up for LCQ for either Guilty Gear Strive or Grand Blue, you can do that on February 1st. We will be making announcements closer to the date, and we really hope to see as many people as possible. Tune in, show up, compete, tell your friends, bring your family, have fun with us. Like I said, it's a celebration, and we want as many people there as possible.
Nice. Yeah, LCQs are always really hype, and you always want to watch them, obviously, but if you're a player, it's your last chance to get in there. Obviously, you're gonna have at the end of the month Frosty, right? So then after that, time is ticking, right? Like you're sort of it's like, okay, we got to get in there and make this happen. So plan for that. Hopefully everybody goes to the LCQ. If you're not already qualified, then good luck out there.
Yeah, the LCQs often are as good as the main tournament itself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we only have 3 qualifying events left. We've got the Psy Games Cup, which is happening in Japan, obviously. For Grand Blue, we have the Cayenne Cup happening in France. That's all happening in like the next 3 days. And then we have Frosties, which will be a qualifying event for not only Guilty Gear, but Grand Blue as
Do you mean the Cayenne Cup?
Yeah, it's
Is it Cayenne?
Cayenne
Yeah,
Cup.
Cayenne
yeah.
Cup.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because it's hers, right?
Yeah, it's her cup, yeah.
When I saw that, I was so jealous. I was like, what? Cayenne gets a cup?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like she didn't even put a name on it. She was like, it's my cup.
It's the Cayenne
It's
Cup.
my cup, Cayenne Cup. Yeah, shouts to Lazarus. He'll be there as well.
Nice, yeah.
I'm
Cayenne is
so
really
sorry,
awesome.
Cayenne.
No,
I just
I totally get it. You just assumed, you're like, what is this? What's going on
It's
here?
one of those read, you've heard it, but you haven't read it type things.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Cayenne is awesome. She's really cool. Happy that that's happening and throwing down whoever's involved in that. That's really cool that they're running that event in general, honestly.
Definitely. There's actually quite a number of signups for it already, too. So I'm looking forward to watch the stream. Tune into the stream if you can for all 3 events. And just show support and come out and go to AWT. !AWT. Get your tickets now while you can. Get that VIP package while it's on early bird discount.
Cayenne Cup is France, right? I'm just assuming.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So there's one in France, and then there's one in Chicago, and then Japan. So 3 different continents, places to check it out. Go over there, make it happen. Cool stuff.
And that's pretty much it for on the side of AWT. Last bit is product placement. We got to show our licensees.
merch
some
corner.
You guys are
bro.
cranking. I'm actually very since I feel like the last time I was here a year ago, like Arx just started cranking out like the merch, and I was like, all right, now you guys are going sicko mode. Like it's you're just like, grab that towel, put a logo on it right now. Like there's like put Bridget on that right now. Like it's like everything I see is like, yeah, I'm very impressed.
It's funny too, we see the chat, we see the Twitter feeds of people like Bridget everywhere.
Yeah.
Bridget's everywhere. Well, if the licensees want to make Bridget and they want to make some money from it, we can't stop them.
Yeah.
But we do push for character diversity within our merchandise. It's up to the licensees at the end.
Keep
of the
putting
day.
Bridget on stuff. It's cool.
That was like my favorite thing before we went live. You're like, man, he was like, man, you guys been putting out Bridget merch, and you were like, that's the licensees, bro. They just want Bridget.
But like, so we've heard what her name is Bridget Guilty Gear. Is that her full name? You're like, yes, that's the one. Put her on everything.
She is the main character.
She makes the numbers go up. So send her our way.
Well, aside from Guilty Gear merch, we're also pushing out some Under Night merch from our official ARC shop. The official ARC shop has... I got some tchotchkes.
Yeah, we got some of these too. We got the cards. I got the Byac card with his. Well, you can see the tumblers on the screen there. But there's some lanyard tags. I'm sticking these on my bags for sure. If somebody steals the Byakia bag, it's over. Should I take them out of the package?
It's up to you if you want to. Anybody can type in !ARC shop and see any of the items that we're talking about right now.
Yeah, these are like tags for like lanyards or bags or whatever you want to do. This is something I'd stick this on my luggage. This is where this would go. Because if somebody's gonna steal a luggage with Byakia on it, I'll find you. Like this thing is gonna be like, I'll know where it is, and I'll do the laugh when I'm taking you to the police. Like it's the end. But there's a bunch of cool stuff on this. There's some lanyards too that they have on there. And then you guys were checking out the tumbler that was on the screen there.
Yeah, the tumbler looks sick. Actually, I like this a lot.
Yeah, both
37 ounces.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah,
Well, that's a big
tumbler.
dude. Yeah.
You got to
Oh,
stay hydrated
smoke.
at those majors, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just some of the stuff that our shop has available. They're also doing bundles with Under Night 2, so you can get a collector's card and lanyard with your purchase, and it's no additional price too.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of cool
That's
stuff
awesome.
for Under Night 2. So go check out the official ARC shop if you want to get your hands on any of these items. ! ARC shop in the chat will take you there.
I sure I've never heard of something like that actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really dope.
What else? What else do we have next? Oh, S tier.
S tier.
So we have our S tier, and can I have you guys do one of these?
Oh yeah, like do the dam pose. Yeah, like out of the way. Yeah, this is what this is, right?
Yeah. So this is the Under Night 2 tapestry blanket.
I can pull it forward.
You are
maybe.
welcome to do so.
Yeah, look at this thing. When I walked in, I just assumed this is for sale.
This is.
I thought this was just you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know this is for sale, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
This
you
is
type in-
really impressive.
I appreciate it. No, I actually have one at home too. I had to pick it up while I was at Evo.
He just said that so casually. I'm jealous.
Yeah, right. See
Okay.
the face, the Seth face.
I
too.
am a sucker for a good blanket, so or anything of that nature. Like, yeah, you got me. This thing is very pretty, I have to say.
It is. It's really nice.
The sizing is kind of surprising as well. It is a
It's
full
big.
body blanket.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that bad boy is pretty large and in charge. It'll keep you warm at night. It's also extremely high quality. As you know, if you've seen anything from S tier,
Yeah.
whether it be their Tekken stuff, their Marvel stuff, the SNK, their Guilty Gear stuff is just as good, and they're dumping it out right now.
Oh yeah, I want to.
Man, that
I'm
is
gonna buy
clean.
their shirt. I think I was thinking about buying the Soul shirt.
The knit.
Yeah,
the
the
knitted one?
knit. Yeah, they have the XX Soul shirt.
I
That
gotta
shirt
get
is
this
tight.
tapestry.
Yeah,
bro.
this thing is sick.
Wow.
I think
It was
all,
really clean.
all streamers are what I think most streamers is what I would call blanket streamers. That you just see their upper halves, but they got the blanket on the bottom. Because I'm sure a lot of you at home, especially in the winter, you got the blanket on under the desk or whatever. I got a blanket. It's just it's like a Twitch blanket, like some random blanket. But this is the new one right here.
We'll have to replace the Twitch one with one of these.
Yeah,
what I'm
my
saying,
cat's
bro.
gonna rip it to shreds. I can already tell. It's over.
Yeah, that's just a portion of what S tier has available right now. Please check them out. Their goods are extremely high quality. You can tell they put a lot of love into their products. If you're not looking for Guilty Gear, they got other things too. If you're not looking for Uni 2, they've got a ton of other games. I'd say they hit you right in the nostalgia with a lot of the stuff that they create.
Definitely.
Next up, I think we have Tenno.
Oh yeah, they have a bunch. We're wearing some of their stuff actually. I didn't even realize this was them.
Yeah, this is their Mini Faust collection.
Is this
Yes,
new?
yes. It relatively is, yeah. I remember seeing it on like
I'll
the
sit
updated
forward.
slide, but yeah, you can see a little mini Faust. The embroidery on the Tenno stuff is always
It's really
really
nice.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a high quality on the embroidery. They got a bunch of Guilty Gear stuff they've been putting out. Big ups to Tenno. Tenno merch so good that the last time I ordered merch from them, it was stolen from my porch.
What?
Really?
That is tragic.
People are gooning out there for the Tenno merch. They are waiting and plotting on my porch to steal the precious merch
Who's
you
that
see
model?
on I don't know.
The guy with the beads. Wait, this thing is sick. Is this like he's got the Mini Faust hoodie on
Yep.
right there. Oh, there's a Mini Faust beanie.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is.
The Mini
Oh.
Faust merch is OD. That Johnny, I forgot about the Johnny. Goes so hard.
That Johnny shirt is unreal. Actually, what the heck? I don't think I've seen the
Yeah.
Johnny shirt. That's
Tenno
really good.
doing it big, man. I love the Eddie, the little Eddie on the beanie, as well as the Zato pressure windbreaker as well.
Yeah, Tenno. A lot of people know them as a production company. Before they're like a T-shirt company to me now.
For
Like
real.
they're just cranking out merch. They have officially licensed merch for all kinds of stuff. You can go check it out there. But their Guilty Gear stuff, I haven't seen any of this, and it's also good. This hoodie is very cozy.
That hoodie is sick.
I own a hoodie that's embroidered like this. I think it's the Street Fighter one, and like this one is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wear this one more. Sorry, Street Fighter. Get on. The Mini Faust is just too cute.
It
so,
is. It is very
yeah,
cute,
This
for
one is.
sure.
This one's super dope. I'm a big fan. Yeah, Tenno stuff super nice. If you haven't checked it out, they also sell like stickers and what's it called? Tons of different hoodies, beanies, shirts,
Enamel
jackets,
pins.
enamel. They got all kinds of stuff. It really feels like the world of like licensed fighting game merch has really opened up in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Like people have really started to do it. I feel like 5 years ago, buying officially licensed like Guilty Gear stuff or something would be so much harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in addition to that, like so much more cool stuff has been coming out too, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot of it, I think when it started, it was basic, as you expected when it's new, right? The new
Right.
to the licensing merch game, but now everybody has really been able to put their twists on it, their own artistic expression, and a lot of
Yeah.
stuff has been cool.
Yeah, I have their long sleeve Milia shirt, and I wore it last CB, for the top 8, and like that thing is so nice. Like I'm shocked at how nice their stuff is. It's really good.
Well, I appreciate all the kind words for the merchandise, guys. And just from the characters you guys mentioned, we do have character diversity. It's not all Bridget.
It's
all right,
80%.
We got a good amount of stuff for other characters, and we'll be bringing out a lot more.
It's the Ramlethal joy.
Yeah.
It actually brings us to our next topic, Rynge.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have seen them probably at dang near every con possible that has to do with anime or fighting games.
Right.
You saw them on EVO main stage like 3 different times. M.Rage has kind of been a clean sweep when it comes to every time they're out, all their stuff gets taken. And this is one of their new drops right here, the Ramlethal coach jacket, which is being sported by Rynge right now.
This thing is clean, yeah.
I could get up, yo.
The M-Range's stuff is super nice. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I love the sleeves.
Yeah, it's definitely a really dope design. It's really cool. Look at that. Damn, that thing
In
is.
the back, bro.
Yeah, that thing is clean. They're super nice. They have a bunch of stuff. They have. You'll never guess. They got Bridget. They have Ino. They have Nago. They have Biken. Ram. Also, yeah.
And they're working on more stuff as time goes as well. We're not the only collaboration that they have going on, but we'll always support them. They've been great licensees to work with. And their stuff goes so fast that we have to tell you guys that they're restocking the Biken and Eno bombers in the near future. And the varsity jacket for Bridget, as you mentioned just a minute ago, is being restocked tonight. The Ramlethal jacket goes available for pre-order tonight at midnight.
Okay.
So it's gonna sell. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
They're gone in hours. So please stay tuned. If you're big on Ramlethal, this is your chance to snag this before anybody else, and they will be gone, I guarantee, within the 24 hours.
Yeah, it seems like everything they do. The same thing when they were at, they had a booth last year at Arc World Tour, and like, yeah, people snapped up all their stuff real quickly.
Yeah, and the blue they picked on this Bridget varsity jacket, chef's kiss, bro. That's a beautiful blue color.
Yeah. M.Rage has been awesome with us. You can use !M.Rage in the chat, and you can go to their official website, check out all the cool stuff that they have going on. You can do that with any of our partners. !Arc Shop, S Tier, Tenno, M.Rage, AWT, of course, Uni2, of course, Arc Shop, if I didn't already say that, and !Social, so you can keep up with all the stuff that we have going on, whether it be AWT, Guilty Gear, Under Night 2. We're kind of doing a lot of things all at the same time, especially ramping up to AWT.
The streets.
Yep. Our feeds are going wild right now, so please keep up to date with us. And I think that about does it.
All right. Yeah, you guys covered a lot. There's a lot going on. You did a great job. You're a beast.
In an hour. Thank God.
Yeah, you did. You did it. No, I mean, but
we made it through.
There was a lot happening. You guys have three games that are going to be on the tour, and also 3 games that are still getting updates, new stuff, DLC, all kinds of stuff, new merch, and things are busy. Like ArcSys is just cranking stuff out. Every time I looked, you guys are doing something new. So it's really cool. Like the world of fighting games as a whole right now is really busy with stuff happening. And it's really awesome that like you can see everybody's having so much success, which is great for like every different company. ArcSys has all kinds of cool stuff happening, and yeah, I mean like it's hard not to be a fan of something you guys are doing. You know, there's so many different things you guys are working on.
Yeah, I love that you talk about the world of fighting games and it's doing well right now. And it really feels like ArcSys is so important to the fighting game ecosystem. You know, I mean, like straight up, like it really allows everything to be fueled better and pushed forward. Obviously, Rollbackia, you know what I'm saying? Strive was this man led the charge. They put it on, and now everybody has followed suit. So it's definitely a huge part of the ecosystem. I always love being here at Arc Live, discussing all the Arc System games, whether y'all developing it, whether y'all publishing it. We could tell that you have the best interest for the fighting game community at heart.
Yeah.
And that's really, I think, what has allowed the community to reach out and reciprocate their feelings, because y'all always do us right, and y'all listen to this man for Rollbackia, listen to us cry from the mountaintops, and we're very grateful for it.
And it's all, like ArcSys now, when a new ArcSys game comes out, I'm like, don't worry, the online will be good. It's just like a really nice feeling of just like they got it, they figured it out. Like their old games have good netcode now, their new games have good netcode. It's a good feeling.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, fellows. I really appreciate you guys joining me today. I definitely couldn't have done it by myself, and I wouldn't have done it by myself.
That would have been a great stream.
having you two here to keep everything cool and calm and share your enthusiasm about everything we have going on means a lot. And hopefully we can get you guys back here sooner than later for another one soon. Speaking of which, next Arc Live planned for end of February, early March. Stay tuned. It's all AWT, baby.
Yeah, that's got to be all Arc World Tour stuff, right? Because it's right before. That's gonna be juicy. Are you guys doing anything? Can you say anything special about that? Are you doing one of these guys again? Are you?
I can't confirm anything right now,
Okay.
but we will be solidifying some details that I'm sure people are curious about.
Okay.
And
I will
covering
not
more
rig any brackets. I will not be involved in anybody having a good or bad bracket. Good luck out there.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Sajam. Thank you, Rynge, for dealing with me and being on Arc Live. We appreciate you, and please look forward to the next one. We'll see you guys later.